Common real estate scams dito sa Pilipinas. Bago ka bumili ng lupa, panoorin mo muna ang videong ito. In this video, pag-uusapan natin ang ilan sa mga common real estate scams sa Pilipinas. At bilang isang lisensyadong real estate professional, I want to share some practical reminders that every property buyer should know. Marami sa atin ang nangangarap na magkaroon ng sariling bahay, sariling lupa, or investment property. Pero dahil malaking pera ang involved sa real estate, unfortunately, may mga taong gumagamit ng deception o panloloko, fake documents, and even false promises para lamang makapanloko ng tao. Kaya, bago ka maglabas ng pera, stop, check, and verify. Number 1. Fake or questionable land titles. May mga pagkakataon na ipapakita sa buyer ang photocopy ng title at sasabihin, "Sir, clean naman ang title at complete ang mga dokumento." Pero ang pinakamalaking tanong, na-verify mo ba mismo sa Registry of Deeds? Bilang isang buyer, huwag kang basta umasa sa photocopy na ibinigay ng seller or ng isang ahente. The Land Registration Authority itself recommends obtaining a certified true copy of title for due diligence sa pagbili, pagbenta, and leasing properties. You can request one through the Registry of Deeds or the LRA e-Servicio portal. And don't just look at the name of the owner. I-check nyo rin kung may annotations, liens, mortgages, adverse claims, restrictions, and other entries appearing on the back of the title. Because a title may exist, but that doesn't automatically mean that the transaction is safe. Number 2. Fake owner or unauthorized representative. For example, may magsabi sa'yo na ako ang authorized representative ng owner. Okay, but nasaan ang special power of attorney? And more importantly, is that authority genuine, valid, and sufficient for the transaction? Tandaan, identity must be verified, authority must be verified, and documents must also be verified. Hindi porke na may hawak siyang photocopy ng title at valid ID, ibig sabihin na siya na ang legitimate person para magbenta ng property. Number 3, or ang pangatlo, fake or unlicensed real estate practitioners. Mostly makikita natin sa online na may nagsasabing direct seller, licensed agent, exclusive property, or kahit nga PM me for reservation. Pero, have you ever checked the person's professional credentials? Under our real estate regulatory system, there is a distinction between a licensed real estate broker and an accredited real estate salesperson. So before entrusting your property or your money to someone, verify their PRC credentials. Hindi sapat na may Facebook page, may business card, or magandang social media platform. Dahil ang professional credentials should always be verified and not assumed. Pang-apat, high-pressure reservation scams. Ito yung mga nagsasabing, "Sir, last unit na." Or minsan, "Ma'am, marami pong naghihintay." Or meron namang pay today or somebody else will get it. Pressure is one of the biggest red flags na dapat nating bantayan lagi. If someone is rushing you to transfer money before allowing you to properly verify the property and the documents, tumigil ka na. Stop. Because a legitimate transaction should give you reasonable opportunity to understand what you are buying and what you are signing. And if you are buying a subdivision lot, a house and lot, or condominium unit, don't forget to check whether the project is properly registered and licensed with the Department of Human Settlements and Urban Development, or DSUD. Because the DSUD specifically advises prospective buyers to verify the project's certificate of registration and license to sell with its regional offices. Too good to be true offers. Yung property na nagwo-worth naman talaga ng 2 million, binibenta sa'yo ng 500,000 pesos lamang. Posible ba? Pwede, ngunit ang tanong, bakit? Don't be blinded by a cheap price. Check the title, check the ownership, i-check nyo yung lokasyon, i-check nyo yung tax records, i-check nyo yung authority of the seller, and most importantly, understand the actual condition and legal status of that property. Tandaan, a cheap one does not always mean it is a good deal because sometimes a cheap is expensive in disguise. At bilang isang lisensyadong real estate professional, my advice is very simple. Huwag mong unahin ang bayad, unahin mo ang verification. Before you buy property, you check the person, you check the property, you check the documents, you check the project, and lastly, you check the transaction. Because in real estate, due diligence is not an extra step. It is part of protecting your investment. And always remember, kapag minamadali kang magbayad, mas lalo mong dapat bagalan ang pagdidesisyon. This is the Real Estate Desk with Lau. If you find this content helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and follow the page for more practical discussions about Philippine real estate laws, property transactions, valuation, and professional practice. Once again, this is the Real Estate Desk with Lau kung saan pag-uusapan natin ang realidad para sa responsabling kinabukasan. Huwag magpapabudol.